Hi everyone, my name is Hayley and I'm an Adelaide author. Today I'm going to read you one of my books called ThinkBeings. It's all about the thoughts that we think and the feelings that we feel. Okay, ThinkBeings. Thoughts are amazingly awesome things. Thoughts can be funny things that have you laughing out loud when you're sitting in a room with a big silent crowd. You see here, he's laughing because something's going on in his head and it's funny, but nobody else understands. Thoughts can be sad things that have you wanting to cry as you remember how you felt when your favourite pet died. Thoughts can be happy things that have you jumping for joy when you know for your birthday you will get a new toy. I bet you've done that before, haven't you? Thoughts can be puzzled things that have you scratching your brow because you know something's happened, but you aren't sure how. Thoughts can be angry things, leaving you red in the face when someone pushes in line and steals your place. You can see this big long line of think beings, and this naughty think being jumped in front. She's angry. Thoughts can be peaceful things that have you smiling inside when all is well in your world and you're enjoying the ride. Thoughts can be scary things that have you shaking with fear when you imagine dark monsters lurking in the corners. Oh dear! I used to imagine that. Thoughts can be doubtful things, leaving you not wanting to try when that silly voice in your head says, "You'll never make it that high." See, he wants to climb all the way up this big mountain and he's thinking, I don't know if I can do that. Thoughts can be mischievous things that like to run away, no matter how hard you chase them or plead with them to stay. When you're at school or you're doing something, reading a book, and you want to focus and your mind goes here, there, thinks about lots of other things. Thoughts can be inventive things where everything that exists begins, like computer games and rollerblades, pretty pink dresses and diamond rings. For a thing to exist, they first have to be thought before they can become a thing to be bought. If no one thought of a car, we wouldn't get too far. How lucky someone thought up the chocolate bar. Imagine a world without chocolate. Now here's a thought. If thoughts are where things begin, would we even be here if we did not have thoughts? Or would we simply become big fat nothing noughts? We are beings that think, and thoughts make up our being. We are think beings, you see, who can think things into being. Here he is painting himself, and the painting is painting him back. They're painting each other. Thoughts can be tricky things that stop you dead in your tracks. If that voice in your head says, "You're no good at that." But what if instead that voice in your head said, "You're amazing, fantastic, go for it, do. Get cracking today, for you've nothing to lose." Like a superhero, they just do it. thoughts can be powerful things. Think on this thought for a moment or two. You can think your way into anything that you choose. You can think yourself rich or think yourself poor. You can think yourself happy or sadly sobbing on the floor. You can think yourself sick if your mind plays funny tricks. Or you can think yourself better. Now, isn't that clever? You can think yourself pretty, or you can think yourself plain. Whatever you think, that is what you will gain. If you think you're pretty, you will see yourself as pretty. You can think your way into any being you like. A fireman, pilot, magician, or painter. A writer, librarian, or private investigator. A singer, a dancer, or Olympic athlete. A skyscraper builder would be pretty sweet. A mother or father, a butcher or barber. A masseuse who makes people feel loose as a goose. How about a teacher or a motivational speaker? A police inspector or a movie director? A kooky scientific inventor or a footy player half back of centre? There's so much you could do if you just care to choose. But why pick just one when you could be 3 or 4? Heck, why stop at 4? You could be even more. Get this think being. They're a dancer, a police person, a painter, a singer, a teacher, lots of things. Now turn those great thoughts into things through your action. Thoughts plus actions make things happen. Point your feet forwards, set your eyes on the goal, give it all that you have with both body and soul. If you hit a brick wall or take a tumble and fall, pick yourself up and sit yourself down. Think until a solution is found. Solutions are so eager to be caught and turned into useful thoughts by an amazing think being like you. If you learn to think your way to a new kind of you, what kind of you would you think yourself to? Look at all those different possibilities. And that's ThinkBeings. See you next time, everyone.